This is Yum Dude with a quick and delicious gochujang sauce. So to start, we are going to take 1 teaspoon of gochujang. If you're taking it out of the fridge, it's probably pretty thick. I just microwave this 10 seconds at 80% power just to soften it up a bit. And I am just going to drop it right in there, trying to get everything possible. Depending on how spicy you like your sauce, you can add another teaspoon of gochujang, or you can add a teaspoon of the gochugaru powder. However you want to do it is up to you. The more you add, the spicier it will be. If your heat level is greater, then feel free to add another, teaspoon or 2 of the gochujang and or the powder. Okay, so then you'll take a half teaspoon of powdered ginger. Of course, you can grate fresh ginger in there. That would be absolutely lovely. In my videos, I often use the powdered ingredients because they keep for a long time, they last for a long time, and you can have them on hand. However, using the fresher ingredient will give a different flavor, oftentimes a better flavor. And if you have fresh ginger, if you have fresh garlic, you can try that. Otherwise, the dried is fine. So for this recipe, I do like the granulated garlic powder. The great thing about granulated garlic powder, there's a teaspoon of that. And the great thing about it really is that it will absorb some of the moisture and help make your sauce thicker, and you won't have to use as much xanthan gum. And xanthan gum is a great thickener, but it also has a tendency when overused to make things a bit slimy, and we don't want that. So from there, we will take a teaspoon of rice vinegar. We'll add that in there. We will take a tablespoon of sesame oil and add it right in there. And a tablespoon of soy sauce, and we'll add it in. And then I'm going to use my handy dandy mixing chopstick. I use mixing chopstick quite often. I use them for eating, but for mixing they're excellent. And you just want to mix this until everything is completely incorporated. Now, the gochujang will take a little bit more to dissolve. If you've heated it up, that will help, but just keep stirring and combining until your sauce is beautiful and even. So my sauce is pretty thick already. Depending on whether you used fresh garlic and fresh ginger, if you had more liquid, if you used none of the powdered pepper but you used more of the gochujang sauce, your sauce may be more liquidy, and in that case, you can add anywhere from 0 to about an 1/8 of a teaspoon at most of xanthan gum. So when adding xanthan gum to thicken, what you're going to do is you're going to add just a tiny dash at a time. You're going to mix it very well, and you're going to let it sit for a few minutes. If you use the granulated garlic, then that will absorb some of the moisture, and you might find the opposite. You might find that your sauce is actually too thick, in which case give it a taste and see if there's a particular direction you want to adjust it. And if you just want to add a bit more liquid, then add a half teaspoon of soy and sesame oil at a time until it reaches the desired consistency. And if you think it needs more acid, you can also add another half teaspoon of rice vinegar until it gets the consistency that you want. I like the sauce quite thick so that it sticks to what I'm coating, but if you want something a little bit more dippy, something closer to a ketchup, then slowly add the liquids in equal proportions until you get the consistency that you want. And as always, give it a taste, enjoy, and thanks for watching. That's it. Please like and subscribe. You can find me on yumdo.tube. You can find me on Reddit, on Instagram, on X, TikTok, and other fine internet establishments. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.